Hello, I am Arina Jain, and in this video I will be teaching you how to write the academic writing task 1 so as to achieve a high score. Now, many of you might already be aware of the fact that the IELTS writing test is divided into two tasks. The task 1 for the academic module is to summarize a report, and for the general training module it is letter writing. As for task 2, that is essay writing, it is common for both the academic as well as the general training module. We will cover the following in this video. First, introduction to academic writing task 1. Second, the marking and assessment criteria. Third, the format and structure of report writing. Fourth, paper writing. Fifth, vocabulary and related terms. Let us begin with Introduction to Academic Writing Task 1. The writing task for the academic module, you will have to summarize the information for a report containing data in a graphical representation or a diagram. The required length is 150 words and you are expected to write it in 20 minutes out of the total 60 minutes allotted for your writing test. The marking is in bands from 1 to 9 and there is no pass or fail system. The assessment criteria is based on 4 elements having equal weightage. First, task achievement. Second, coherence and cohesion. Third, lexical resource. Fourth, grammatical range and accuracy. Talking of task achievement, you are assessed on how appropriately, accurately and relevantly the response fulfills the requirements set out in the task in a minimum of 150 words. In coherence and cohesion, coherence refers to the linking of ideas through logical sequencing, and cohesion refers to the varied and appropriate use of cohesive device. For example, linking words like conjunctions and other sequential markers to assist in making the ideas clear between and within sentences as well as linking two paragraphs. Lexical resource refers to the range of vocabulary used and the precision with which meanings are expressed. The key indicators are the variety of words used and the adequacy and appropriacy of the words used, meaning whether the vocabulary is used in context to the idea being expressed or not. The last one is grammatical range and accuracy. This refers to the range and the accurate and appropriate use of grammatical resources. The key indicators are the complexity of the sentences written and the appropriate use of parts of speech and capitalization, punctuation, etc. Coming to the types of academic writing task 1, there are 5 main task types. 3 kinds of graphs or charts, which are line, bar and pie. Table, data presented in a tabular format. Mixed chart, a combination of graph and a table or 2 graphs. Process diagram or flow chart with 1 or 2 processes. And the last one, maps. You are mainly assessed on your ability to highlight the key figures and the trends or patterns and the vocabulary that you use to show comparisons. Format and structure of report writing. The first paragraph should always be an introductory paragraph consisting of the paraphrasing and the overview. Paraphrasing means rewriting the question in your own words using synonyms of the main keywords. An overview means to write in brief about the key trends and the highest and the lowest without mentioning any data apart from the time period. The overview should be written in the simple present tense. Then comes the body paragraphs. Now, you may write 1 to 3 paragraphs depending upon the number of graphs given in the question. You may divide the paragraphs like this. A. If there is only one paragraph, the pattern of positive changes with data, the pattern of negative changes with data. B. if there are two or more graphs, the first graph and then the second graph. The body paragraph should mostly be written in the simple past tense unless there are projections given for the future. You may also add a summary at the end, but it is not mandatory. This should be done in case you run out of content and are falling short of words. Now, let me tell you about power writing that will help you write your task 1 as well as task 2 quite effectively and efficiently. Power writing stands for plan, organize, write, evaluate and rectify. Before you begin writing the task straight away, you should always spend 2 to 3 minutes in doing the following. First, understand the question. Observe the graph or diagram. Understand the highs and the lows from the beginning to the end and thereby the trend. Second, planning your task by making a mind map of what you will write in the overview as well as how many body paragraphs you will make and what you will write in them. Third, this will help you in completing the task in 15 minutes so that you have at least 2 minutes to proofread your writing and rectify grammatical and spelling errors. Also check if you have written any figures incorrectly and rectify them. This is how you need to plan 20 minutes of your time in writing the task 1. Now, let us take a look at how to write the introductory paragraph, which is the most significant paragraph as it is read first. As I have told you earlier, it contains two parts. First, paraphrasing the question. Second, presenting an overview. How do we paraphrase the question? First, identify the important keywords. Second, begin writing by mentioning which type of graph it is. Third, rephrase the question using synonyms of the keywords. Then comes writing an overview. Identify the trend of what is changing from the beginning to the end of the given period. And second, mention about the highs and the lows, keeping in mind the trend without mentioning any data. Yes, you heard it correct. We will not mention any data in the overview. Now coming to the body paragraphs. The opening of the body paragraph can begin with according to the line graph, pie graph or bar graph as can be seen from the table or chart. It is clear, evident from the diagram or map. The body paragraph for each type of academic writing task 1 needs to be written differently. For a line and a bar graph, write about the highs and the lows and the changing trends and similarities in the graph from the beginning to the end. For a pie chart or table, you need to compare the data and identify the highest and the lowest in each category. However, for a process diagram or flow chart, the information needs to be written in a sequence in which the process is happening. For maps, you need to write about what is added, extended, removed or replaced. The range of vocabulary carries an equal weightage in the marking and assessment criteria. And so, to denote the key trends, changes, highs and lows, fluctuations, comparisons, making a note of the vocabulary for specific types of tasks would be a great idea. Also, remember to make comparisons in data using comparatives and superlatives. Take a look at the terms that you could use to compare the data or show the trends for various task types. Thank you.